Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to online classes. In the last session we have started physical properties of amines. In this session I am going to discuss chemical properties of amines. I told you the reactivity of amines due to unshared electrons on nitrogen atom in NH2 group and the electronegativity difference between nitrogen and hydrogen in amine group, that is NH2. So these are the reasons in the last class only I gave you, and the list of chemical properties also I gave you. Those are: first one basic nature, second one alkylation, acylation, next carbyl-amine reaction, a reaction with Henderson reagent, reaction with nitrous acid, and the last one is electrophilic substitution reactions. There are 7 chemical properties. In this session I am going to discuss the first chemical property, that is basicity of amines. Chemical properties of amines. Chemical properties of amines. In that, first one is basicity of amines. Basicity of amines. So bases means nothing but they can donate a lone pair of electrons, otherwise they can accept a proton. Yes, you should know first of all base means proton acceptor, otherwise electron donor, called base. If electron donor is called, that is Lewis base. Proton acceptor is Bronsted base. So in two aspects we can say it as a base. Amines can react with acids, then forms salts. It means it is a basic compound. Amines are basic in nature, hence they can react with acids, then forms salts. Amines are basic, hence amines can react with acid, then forms salt, So now RNH2, it is amine, reacts with acid HX, H plus, HCl, HBr, HI, whatever it is, gives rise to RNH2 modified as a NH3 by losing a lone pair, that's why plus, and X becomes minus, and this is a salt, students. So this is acid, obviously it becomes a base. Acid can react with unknown compound, forms salt, it means the unknown compound is a base. Similarly, I am taking aniline, it is NH2 plus HCl acid, then gives rise to NH2 will accept one H plus, becomes NH3 plus by losing unshared electrons, nothing but lone pair of electrons on nitrogen, and Cl will be minus. Here a lone pair is there, it will be given to H plus, it is Cl minus, right students? It is donating electrons, nothing but losing electrons, hence it becomes positive. It is anilinium chloride, salt it is. This is a salt. So this is acid, hydrochloric acid already, we know. This is obviously base, compound is aniline, it is. Anilinium chloride will be formed. So this reaction is reversible reactions, students. Chance to form again base and acid here. Now, these salts on reaction with a strong base then chance to generate so the corresponding amine. The salt in above reactions can react with the strong base, then regenerate corresponding amine, regenerate corresponding amine, right? I am taking a salt, it is RNH3 plus X minus, treated with NaOH, then Na and X removed as NaX, 1H and OH removed as H2O, the left is RNH2. RNH3 becomes RNH2. Amine will be regenerated by reaction with salt and strong base. Getting? Yes. This reaction is used. It means this salt is soluble in water, right? So the solubility test is used to separate the basic compound to non-basic compounds, right? These amine salts, these are amine salts especially, soluble in water. Amine salts are soluble in water. This reaction is used to separate basic compounds from non-basic compounds, from non-basic compounds which are insoluble in water. Basic compounds are soluble in water. Non-basic compounds are insoluble in water. Amine salts are soluble. Amines are basic. That's why if you take a non-basic compound which is not soluble in which one, that is water, by that reaction we can easily separate basic components and non-basic components. So here in amines NH2 group is available. On that NH2 group there is a lone pair of electrons. Then this pair will be easily donated to others. Electron donor is called Lewis base. Yes. The lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom in NH2 group can be donated to others. Hence, amines act as Lewis base. As per Lewis acid base theory, amines are electron donors So, as per Lewis base, electron donors, especially nitrogen, can donate a lone pair of electrons to others, hence it is acting as a Lewis base. Right, students? Next. The basicity of amines can be explained in terms of basicity of amines can be explained in terms of Kb value and pKb values. The basicity of amines can be explained in terms of Kb and pKb values. Kb and pKb values. Kb means base dissociation constant, right? Base dissociation constant. If I took a base RnH2 with water, then give rise to, there is a reversible reaction. This is it. RnH2 can accept a proton H plus, then acting as a base, it is base. So plus OH minus ion, that is plus OH minus ion. H plus will be accepted to N, RnH3 plus. So the OH minus ion in water I have written here. There is a equilibrium, we can write equilibrium constant, that is nothing but Kb, product concentration by reactant concentration. RnH3 plus concentration into OH minus ion concentration by RnH2 ion concentration. Okay. Here actually we can write water also, but water is a pure content. For that, concentration is considered as unity. That's why we can neglect this, students. Then finally Kb equal to this one. So Kb value increases, then proton acception increases, RnH3 formation and OH minus formation will be increases. It means Kb is directly proportional. Kb increases, pKb value will be decreases, basicity will be increases, right? Kb value decreases, pKb value will be increases, basicity will be decreases. Opposite one, students. Better you put a box for this. Kb increases, basicity also increases. Kb decreases, basicity also decreases. pKb and basicity is inversely. pKb decreases, basicity increases, because pKb is equal to negative logarithm of Kb, where Kb and pKb will be inversely proportionality with each other because of a negative sign. Getting? So here, if it accepts proton readily, then RnH3 plus and OH minus ion formation more. So these two in numerator value increases, obviously Kb value increases. Kb increases, basicity increases, because acception increases, these two increases, numerator value increases, Kb increases, finally basicity will be increases. You just remember, Kb is directly proportional to basicity. Ka you read in carboxylic acids topic. Ka is directly proportional to acidity, right? Especially for amines, Kb values are ranging from, yes, for aliphatic amines, Kb value is ranging from 3.2 to 4, it is actually. The value is ranging from 3 to 4.22. 3 to 4.22 it is, right? It means aliphatic amines are stronger bases than aromatic amines and ammonia here, right? Now, we'll discuss directly structure basicity relationship of amines. Structure basicity relationship of amines, of amines. Structure, basicity relationship of amines. It means structure can decides the basicity of a particular amine, students. How structure will decides? Basic character especially depends upon when proton accepted by the ammonia or amine group then forms a corresponding cation. This cation is more stable, obviously basicity of the amine also more, right? So now basic character of an amine depends upon ease of formation of cation. Basic character of amine depends on ease of formation of cation by accepting proton by amine, by accepting proton by amine, right? From acid, okay students, it is amine accepting proton then forms a cation here, right? R NH2, it is NH, H plus, this is from acid, proton from acid, like HCl, whatever it is, amine. This pair is donated, otherwise H plus is accepted. Then gives rise to R, N, H, one more H is added. So by losing electrons, nitrogen can form this one. This is a cation, student. It is a substituted cation. It is substituted cation. Substituted cation, right? This is amine. This is amine. Okay, right? Similarly, now comparison of basicity between alkanamines and which one, that is ammonia. Yes, students, cation is formed. If the cation stability is more, the amine is more basic. This is basic, right? The stability of cation increases, basicity of corresponding amine also increases. You just put a box, students, to this. Stability of the formed cation increases, basicity of corresponding amine also increases. If the cation formed from the amine is more stable, obviously this amine is more basic. That's what the relation, students. If it is stable, then only it can accept proton and finally becomes more stable, then it is more basic by accepting proton, right? Proton acceptor base, right? Now, basicity of alkanamine, it means aliphatic amines versus ammonia, aliphatic amines versus ammonia. Alkanamine is aliphatic amine, alkanamine is aliphatic amine, right? Basicity of alkanamine or aliphatic amines versus ammonia. This is the equation you just write, students. First of all, it is amine. It is aliphatic amine. Aliphatic amine. So then forms a substituted amine. Next, ammonia. NH3 it is. H it is. So it can accept proton from acid. It is ammonia. It is ammonia. Then gives rise to NH. It is also H plus it is, right? So this is ammonium cation. Ammonium cation. It is also substituted ammonium cation, nothing but. So when compared with these two, the substituted ammonium cation is more stable because alkyl group is electron donating group. So electrons donated to nitrogen, right? Then this positive charge will be neutralized, then it becomes stable. Stable means basicity more. And observe, this is alkyl group which can donate electrons to nitrogen. Obviously nitrogen electron density will be increases, more electrons on nitrogen, then easily donate electrons to the H plus ion. Alkyl group is electron donating group, then it donates electrons to the nitrogen atom. The electron density on nitrogen atom will be increases, so then easy to donate electrons to H plus, then H plus will be accepted. Hence it is more basic. It is aliphatic amine. If you take ammonia, there is no which one that is electron donating group. No electron donating group means the electron density on nitrogen atom will be less to donate to H plus, right? That's why so it cannot donate electrons readily to the H plus to accept H plus. It is plus, electron sign is minus. So donation will be very slow. Donation slow means obviously, so it will be less basic, less donor. Similarly here, this positive charge on this cation will be easily neutralized by the alkyl group which is electron donor. Negative charged electrons given by the alkyl group and positive charge will be neutralized, then more stable. More stable means more basic, aliphatic amines. If you observe no donating groups, then the positive charge will be as it is. Charged species are not stable. Not stable means unstable. Stability decreases, obviously, which one? Basicity also decreases. Yes. Comparison, students. Now, these two comparisons. First, aliphatic amines are more basic than ammonia, NH3 it is. So you just underline this because in aliphatic amines, the alkyl group which is a R, it is electron donating group. Then electron density on nitrogen atom of aliphatic amine will be increases and electron donation to H plus will be increases. Hence basicity of aliphatic amines are more than ammonia. Basicity of aliphatic amines is more than ammonia. And next one, the cation also more stable in which one? Aliphatic amines, because the positive charge will be neutralized by the electron donating group, right? The cation formed by aliphatic amine is more stable than NH4 plus. It is ammonium cation. It is ammonium cation because the positive charge on nitrogen will be neutralized by electron donating group, that is R. Hence, aliphatic amines are more basic than ammonia, because in aliphatic amines alkyl groups are there. Those can donate electrons to nitrogen. Nitrogen can easily donate electrons to others. So, electron donor is a Lewis base. Obviously, basicity is more, right? So, finally, aliphatic amines are more basic than which one? Ammonia. Next, students. Now, order will. This is in gas phase, very important, you remember gas phase, that is aliphatic amines are more basic than ammonia. In aliphatic amines especially, primary amines are there, secondary amines are there, followed by tertiary amines. Primary amine means RNH2, secondary amine means RNHR, tertiary amine means RNR, right? So here only one alkyl group donate electrons to nitrogen, one pair can donate. Here two alkyl groups can donate electrons to the nitrogen, then more electron density on nitrogen, more is the electron donation, obviously more is the basicity. There are three electron donating groups, then more and more electron density on nitrogen atom and easy to donate. Easy to donate means strong base. It means electron donating groups increases, obviously electron donation increases. Electron donating groups on nitrogen atom increases, electron donation increases, electron donation increases, basicity also increases. Basicity also increases. Hence the basicity order is order of basicity in which one? Gas phase. In gas phase is, which is that? Tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary amines. After amines, which is that? Ammonia. It is ammonia means NH3. Right, students? Ammonia, NH3. Aliphatic amines greater than ammonia. In aliphatic amines, tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary. This is only in which phase, students? That is in gas phase. Reason, alkyl group is electron donating group. Donating means due to plus I effect. It is due to plus IE of alkyl group, it is alkyl group in aliphatic amines, in aliphatic amines, right students, plus IE in aliphatic amines. Plus IE means positive inductive effect. If electron donated to certain atom, that is positive inductive effect. Electron accepted from that particular one, that is negative inductive effect. Positive inductive effect possible in which one? Electron donating groups are there, then only it is possible. Reason? Due to plus IE in gaseous phase, tertiary amines, secondary amines, primary amines. This is the order of basicity. Next, after this, in aqueous phase, what is the right order, right, of basicity? In aqueous phase, in aqueous solution, in aqueous phase, basicity of amines, basicity of amines, what is that? In gaseous phase, the basicity of amines decided by plus IE, positive inductive effect. But in aqueous phase, not only the positive inductive effect, even two more effects can affect the basicity of amines. Positive inductive effect, solvation effect, steric effect. Yes. In aqueous phase, basicity of amines, basicity of amines can be affected by plus IE, positive inductive effect, solvation effect and steric effect, solvation effect and steric effect. So first effect, according to plus IE, positive inductive effect, the order will be tertiary amine greater than, secondary amine greater than, primary amine greater than, followed by ammonia. This is what discussed. More the number of alkyl groups, more is the basicity. That's why tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary. So more number of donating means more is the positive inductive effect. That's what written clearly. Next, according to solvation effect, according to solvation effect. Solvation means, so water molecules, nothing but a solvent will be surrounded by a particular amine, that is called solvation effect. So cations are formed here. So first one, RNH2 plus H plus, then gives rise to RNH plus it is cation. If the cation stability more, the amine is more basic. When I added water to this, chance to form which one? Hydrogen bond. Chance to form hydrogen bond, right? Here also chance to form hydrogen bond. Here also chance to form hydrogen. There are 3 hydrogen bonds formed by the water. So if I take, it is primary amine, students. Secondary amine, RNHR with H plus, proton accepted by this also, then we will get RN, so this is HR, right? When added water, with water it forms hydrogen bond. When added water, it forms hydrogen bond. H of amine and O of water involved in hydrogen bond. Then 2 hydrogen bonds. It is secondary amine. If I take tertiary amine, RNRR, it has a lone pair. It can accept a proton, right students? Proton acceptor is a base. By donating these 2 electrons, proton will be accepted. Then we will get RNRR, this is H. It is plus, it is plus, it is plus. Cation will be formed actually. So this H involved in hydrogen bonding with water. Here one hydrogen bond, here two hydrogen bonds, and here three hydrogen bonds, right? Cation stability increases, basicity will be increases, basicity will be increases. You just remember this. Cation stability increases, basicity increases. This is the cation formed by the primary, secondary, tertiary amines. So here if you observe, three hydrogen bonds more stable, one hydrogen bond less stable. More the bonds, more stability. That's why the cation formed by the primary amine forms three hydrogen bonds more stable. More stable means more basicity, right? Now the cation formed by primary amine is more stable than secondary and tertiary amines by solvation effect. By solvation effect. Hence basicity order is, hence order of basicity is, order of basicity. Primary amine cation is more stable, that's why more basic. Primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary amine greater than ammonia. Right students? If the cation stability increases, basicity also increases. The primary amine cation is more stable, that's why primary amine is more basic, according to which effect? Solvation effect. Because the cation formed by the primary amine is more stable by more number of hydrogen bonds, hence primary amine is more basic than secondary, tertiary and ammonia. Right students? This is according to which effect? Solvation effect. Yes, according to solvation effect. The last effect is according to in aqueous phase. I am writing now. There are three factors. First factor according to plus IE effect. According to plus I effect, the order will be tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary amine greater than NH3 it is. Right? Yes, pass it. Right students, according to plus I effect, tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary. According to, so that is solvation effect, primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary amines followed by NH3. Right? One more effect is there students. According to steric effect. Steric effect. And what is the right order? Steric effect means, you just observe, I gave you already R, N, H, H, this is H plus. There are three hydrogen bonds already given. You took this. Yes, three hydrogen bonds. Next R, N, H, H, H. There are two hydrogen bonds with the two water molecules. Next R, N, R, H plus it is. There are only one hydrogen bond with water. Getting students? Plus it is. Plus it is. This is the cation formed by the primary amine. By accepting proton, then act as a base. So this is the cation formed by which one? Secondary amine. This is the cation formed by the tertiary amine. Tertiary amine can accept a proton, then act as a base. After that, cation will be formed. Primary amine can act as a base by accepting a proton. After that, a cation will be formed. Getting? Right. This cation is more stable. This is as per solvation effect discussed. But as per steric effect, You just observe. This is alkyl group, alkyl group, alkyl group. Large alkyl groups are there. Then difficult to form hydrogen bond with water. So for example, if I took this R, N, R, R, large alkyl groups are there. There is hydrogen. So no chance to form hydrogen bond with water, because the whole space on nitrogen atom occupied by the large alkyl groups, no chance to attract the water molecule to form hydrogen bond. Right, students? Then obviously less chance means yes. So less chance means then it becomes finally, what is that? Less stable. Here only one alkyl group, smaller one. The remaining space is okay. Then easy to form which one? That is hydrogen bonds. Right? In tertiary there are 3 big alkyl groups on nitrogen atom. Then to form hydrogen bond with hydrogen or nitrogen in tertiary amines, it's very difficult, the whole space occupied by the big alkyl group. So there is no hydrogen bond possible, hence stability less. Stability less means basicity also less. Getting, students? If bulky groups increases or more number of groups increases, no chance to form hydrogen bond with the hydrogen in cation, which is formed by the corresponding amine. Right? Right. When alkyl group size increases, so it is sterically hindered. Hindered means prevented to form hydrogen bond. Then stability of cation decreases, hence basicity also decreases. Size increases, no chance to form hydrogen bond to make it more stable. So obviously less stable means less basic. Right. Now next, number of bulky alkyl groups increases, more space on nitrogen atom occupied, then what happened? Difficult to form hydrogen bond with water, then less stable cation will be less stable, finally hence basicity less. More the alkyl groups increases, more bulky groups sterically hindered, no chance to form hydrogen bond, cation will be unstable means less basic. Then according to steric effect, the right order is primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary amine greater than NH3. It is. Right, students? In primary amine only one alkyl group, that's why not sterically hindered. In tertiary amines there are 3 big alkyl groups which occupied more space on nitrogen atom, no hydrogen bond formation, difficult to form hydrogen bonds. Then no hydrogen bonds means obviously less stable, less basic than ammonia. Getting all of you? So very important. So in aqueous phase, the basicity of amines is decided by three factors. One is the plus IE effect, positive inductive effect. Electron donating groups increases, positive inductive effect increases, obviously basicity also increases. That's why tertiary greater than, secondary greater than, primary amine greater than ammonia. Next, solvation effect. The cation formed by the primary amine is more stable by 3 hydrogen bonds. Cation stability increases, basicity also increases. That's why primary. The cation formed by the tertiary amine is less stable because only 1 hydrogen bond formed. Hence, less stable means less basic. Right, students? That's why primary greater than, secondary greater than, tertiary amines greater than ammonia. Next, according to steric effect. So, in primary amines only one alkyl group is there, sterically less hindered. It means easy to form more number of hydrogen bonds. Then obviously more stable cation formed, hence more basic. In tertiary amines there are large 3 alkyl groups are there. That's why the more space on nitrogen atom occupied by the big alkyl groups. So then difficult to form hydrogen bonds with water. No hydrogen bond means less stable cation and basicity also decreases. That's why tertiary I wrote at the end. Getting all of you? So always aliphatic amines are more basic than ammonia. Already reason completed. Now students, in aqueous phase you just observe clearly there are 3 factors affecting. One is, which one students? Plus IE effect. Second one is solvation effect. Third one is steric effect. According to plus IE, tertiary more. According to solvation, primary more. According to steric, primary more. Which is taken as a strong base in aqueous phase. So to consider that, you just observe there is no change in the position of secondary amines as per all effects. It means secondary amines are balancing all these factors in aqueous phase. But as per plus IE, tertiary more basic, as per other effects, primary is more basic. Which one is considered? There is a confusion. To overcome that, which amine is not changing their basicity by these 3 effects? Secondary amine. Hence, secondary amines are more basic because all factors are balanced. That's why secondary amines are more basic. If you consider plus IE, tertiary, if you consider remaining 2, primary more basic, it means their basicity is changing by different effects. But the secondary amines basicity is not changing by all these 3 effects also. That's why secondary amines are more basic than other amines. Getting students? Yes. Now very important one. In aqueous phase, very important. Secondary amines are more basic. Secondary amines are more basic than others because secondary amines the 2 opposing factors balance with each other. The 2 opposing factors balance with each other. It means all the 3, if you consider 2 factors, both will be balanced. If you consider these 2, both will be balanced. If you consider these 2, both will be balanced. If you compare 1 2 factor, 2 3 factor or 1 3 factor, whatever it is, all will be balanced in secondary amines. So remember students, in aqueous phase, secondary amines are always basic than other amines. Very important. If they mentioned in the question particularly gas phase, then order is tertiary, secondary, primary, already given. If they didn't mention any phase in the question, you should consider it as aqueous phase. In that, the first priority goes to secondary amine because all the three factors are balanced in secondary amines. Getting all of you? A very, very important one. Now, examples are students C2H5 twice, C2H5, NH, C2H5. Next, C2H5, C2H5, N, C2H5, C2H5. Next, C2H5, NH2. It is NH3. NH is there, that is secondary amine. N is there, tertiary amine. NH2 is there, primary amine. And NH3 is called ammonia. The order of basicity is always secondary greater than, here tertiary, because the reason is tertiary more favorable in first effect because inductive effect dominates the other two effects. That's why tertiary more dominating. Right, students? These are ethyl amines. Ethyl amine, consider amines basicity. Ethyl amines basicity order. Right? Methyl amines, if I take methyl amine, then again same thing, secondary first, students, no confusion at all because two opposing factors are there. Now CH3 NH2 it is CH3 N, CH3 and CH3 it is. NH is their secondary amine, NH2 is their primary amine, N is their tertiary amine. And finally NH3 it is. Here order it is. Order of basicity always which is that secondary greater than, here primary. Primary means solvation effect and steric effect will be dominated than that of plus IE effect. That's why primary more basic. Tertiary followed by NH3. Here tertiary because inductive effect is dominating than solvation and steric effect. That's why tertiary is more basic. So these two orders are very, very important, students. You just practice this. In aqueous phase always which is more basic, secondary is more basic than which one? Primary. Right.